Hi, my name is Madi. That's my nickname. And I was born in Jersey, but my family is from Ecuador. So, yes, I'm from Ecuador too. And today I am making tortilla de verde. In other countries, it's called, they don't make it in a tortilla, but like I'm going to speak for the Cubans. My husband is Cuban. They just call it fufu. And it's like a mashed potato with the pork in it. But we make it into a patty and then we fry it up. So anyway, I just saw a video of an easier way to cut up and peel the plantain. And I'm going to try that out to see if it works. I already have my pot of water starting to boil because I have about 15 plantains to do. Today is my mom's 96th birthday and I am making this traditional dish, Tortilla de Verde, in an honor for her. Okay, let's check it out. So you cut the ends. And then you see these edges right here. You're supposed to slice it down the middle of that edge. Let's try the first one. And then you're supposed to microwave it for like 10 seconds. Cubans call this flauta. Ecuadorians call it palenqueta. I didn't even hear it. There we go. Put the timer instead. Let's see how this works. So, why did I look for an easier way to do this? Well, because these plantains, they stain your hands. And not only do they stain your hands, it hurts. It hurts in the nail beds while you're peeling them. Maybe some don't feel the pain, but I do. I have weak nails. And I'm going to tell you, do you see how easily this is coming out? Holy shit. Yes, I curse a little bit, so excuse the bad words. That came out really easy. So I'm going to cut up the rest of these plantains and put them in the microwave. I'm going to do like, I don't know, like 4 at a time in the microwave, 10 seconds. And put it in a pot of boiling water. I'll be back. Hi, still peeling some bananas. I'm just amazed at how easy it is to peel them after nuking them for a few seconds. Like I put 4 in there at a time right now, and I put 15 seconds in there, and this is just coming off. And now if you can see, my hands are still a little dirty. I should have put gloves on because it's like a sap that comes off these green bananas. But I don't care. I got Dawn soap, best soap in the world, and it'll come out. I'm just ecstatic how easy it was to peel them. It cuts the working time a lot. Chop them up in this size so they can boil faster. And sorry if I look a little stiff. My back hurts. I just took an ibuprofen 800. When you're old my age, these things start to break down. Looking forward to bringing this dish to the family get-together. It's not a huge get-together. A lot of families away on vacation or they can't make it for whatever reason. But and I don't even think the second generation eats. Oops, sorry. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I was saying was, not most of the second generation eats this, but I have a brother coming in from Central Orlando, like around that area, Central Florida. And I know it's been a while since he eats this, so I'm excited that he gets to. I make this quite often. I have my son, mainly the oldest one, help me out and make it because it's a lot of work. You got to mash this up. I have a sister coming in also from Lehigh, I think. And I don't know if she makes it or not, but she gets to eat it too. Said I make this with my son. He helps me out. They know the recipe. In this house, we eat American, Cuban, and Ecuadorian food. So, yeah, I'm excited making this. After this, I prepare the bacon. I hear my husband turned off the TV to listen to what I'm saying. Chismoso. That's what he is. But it's okay. I love him anyway. I'm sure he'll make an appearance out here. Maybe he'll do his hair first. Hold on. I can't wait for my sisters to see this. I'm going to call them. I think I mentioned I'm the 8 of 8 kids. Maybe not. I'm not sure. So, like I said, I'm excited about bringing this over. It's 5 girls and 3 boys. That's what we are. And I'm the youngest of the 8. And there's 2 dishes that we do. This Tortilla de Verde. And we also do this soup called sopa de bola, which is we get the plantain and it's a ball, and inside we put some kind like a meat, like an empanada meat inside. We put it inside the bola, and the soup is peanut butter based soup. But anyway, it's a very long process, and the hardest part is the bananas. So they're gonna be so excited to see how it's coming off like a banana, like a regular banana, and it isn't usually this easy. I'm gonna be 56 soon, and Gen X. Yes, I'm a Gen X, and yeah, I love the old ways, the 80s music, the lifestyle back then. But having technology at your hands where you can Google stuff, I YouTubed easy way to peel plantains, and this dude comes out, and I should have saved his name. A dude was cooking, and he slit it up. Everybody does that. They all slice it a few times to make it the peel comes out in parts. But some saying soak it in water. I'm like, soak it in water. That's too much time. And no, this guy said 10 seconds, and he showed how easily it peeled. I go, let me try that shit. Freaking works. Freaking works. And again, technology at your hands. People can't say, oh, how do you do that, or how do you know these things? Before you do a hard task, make it easier. Work smarter, not harder. And man, this is amazing. Like I said, my back hurts, so this is amazing. Now on my hands, because like I said, there's like a sap. It's sticky, and look at my nail. It's black inside, but it's okay. I'm super happy. I'm happy about bringing this to my family so we can celebrate my mother. 96 people. 96. It's a lot of years. Unfortunately, she's got senile dementia. And out of the 8 of us, she forgot who I am a couple, like 2 years ago. She forgot me first, but it's okay. Sometimes there's a moment there, like I took care of her last weekend, and I was brushing my hair, and then I gave her the brush. I don't want to start crying right now. I gave her the brush, and she started brushing my hair she was laying down. At that age, that's what they basically do, to lay down and sleep. And she brushed my hair, and it brought me back to the 70s of when she used to brush my hair. So I have those moments. My sister has a camera, like a baby monitor, in her room. And one time, I was taking care of her. There was music on or something, and I heard it. And she stood up to I don't know, go to the bathroom or go eat, whatever it was. And I got her in my hands and in a dance position, and we started dancing. I have that video, and hopefully I can save it forever, of us dancing together. It's rough. It's rough when you're close to your parents, especially. Those aren't, no judgment. Whatever reasons you have, but it's rough. As for these tortillas that I did for my mom, I said I'm making it her in honor. Quite honestly, she won't be able to eat it because at 96, she can't. They're they don't have the strength, the will, the energy to eat solids. It hurts their dentures. People, take care of your teeth, okay? So most of her foods are pureed or like a protein shake, Okay, hold on. I gotta go back to the microwave. Okay, I'm back. I want to show you the plantains. They're boiling in water. So it takes about 25 minutes, but once you start piercing them easily, that means they're done. But I put 25 minutes for now. Put the timer on, and I prepared my oven. And if you're a Latin family, you usually have a bunch of crap in here. I took the stuff out, and it's starting to heat up. I'm waiting for 400 degrees for the bacon. This is how I do my bacon. I get a pan, I line it with aluminum foil for easy cleanup. And I don't know if you guys have tried this. I taught my brother one time and he loved it. He loved the idea. Why? As you all know, bacon splatters. Unless you use a high pot so that it splatters less. But doing it in a oven is so much easier. Line it with aluminum foil. I Googled it and it says about 15 minutes at 400 degrees, and I put it in the oven, and I don't have to watch it. I don't have to stand. Now I can go sit down and watch TV with my husband while this gets going. So I'm going to be doing possibly 3 packets of bacon. There's my other packet. What do you normally use for this? If you go in the ham section of your market, there's this thick looking bacon, like really fat, but it says salted pork. Now I've used that before, and they have sold it salted and not salted. We used the not salted, but one time they didn't have it, and so I used the salted, and oh my god, my tortillas came out super salty. And now they don't sell the unsalted anymore, so I use bacon instead. And this time I'm doing something a little different. See, I'm using thick cut instead, and that way you can feel the bacon even more. It's not a whole lot different from regular cut bacon, but I decided to get the thick cut. So I'm not sure how many packets. I bought 4. I might use 3 and save the other one for breakfast one day. So I'm going to be using the oven three times to do this bacon. Okay, that's it for now, and we'll be back. I forgot to do something. Sorry, I got a little excited. But, you know, I do these videos also for my sons. So anything ever happens to me, they can go back to these videos to remember how to do certain things. I also have a recipe book that I write in myself, whether it's our own recipes or something I found on Instagram. I put it on there. If they like it, I put it on there so they can have for memory of their mom forever. But anyway, so you get a paper towel, put some oil on it, and you rub the rim of the pot you're boiling something in with the oil. What does this do? It stops the water from rising. You know how when you boil something, it tends to rise, and they say, oh, put a wooden spoon. Yeah, I don't do shit. It still rises and goes over. I don't know what wooden spoon they're using, but it never works for me. So drown the paper towel with the oil. And if that wooden spoon trick worked for you, good for you. But it doesn't work for me. And I hate the stains, water stains and crusties that goes on the stovetop. I try to take care of my stovetop. So drain the paper towel and just blotch it around the rim as low as you can go. There. Ah, my back. Sorry, guys. My back hurts. And now I'm done. I'll be back later. Guys, just want to show you. That's how low I went with the oil, and never went up. Didn't rise. Look at my countertop. Yeah, it's dirty because I'm cooking, you know, but there's no water stains, no boil overs. Look, it stayed down. Love it. Google, YouTube, work smarter, not harder. That's why we got technology at our hands. That's just to talk on the phone. It's to look up shit. There we go. Alright, I'm back. First batch of bacon was done. Again, like my back hurts, like I said, so my husband took out the bacon for me. Here's the first batch. See? Nice and crispy bacon. Yeah, those people who complaining, oh, you grabbed it with your hands. Yeah, shut up. This is family. I can grab it with my hands. Besides, I just washed my hands. The oil that was in the pan, you have to save that. So there it is the first batch of oil. Why do you save that? Because when you're mashing the banana, you're going to put a little bit of that oil in there. And you're also, after the patties are made, you're going to fry them, brown them on each side with this same grease. You can use butter if you want, but we use the same grease from the bacon, okay? I just turned off the pot of boiling water with the plantains. It says that you could tell it's ready when you can pinch a fork through it easily, and that's what I did. So it took about 35 minutes for 15 bananas in this huge pot. Again, no boil over. See, use it, girls, guys. Sorry, can't discriminate. So I have that sitting there. Wine, I'm gonna leave it there. It doesn't matter if it cooks a little more, it gets softer. Because I'm waiting for the bacon. You want to be able to mash and combine the bacon together. And I'm going to be mashing it in this pot right here. Because if you start mashing the bananas now, it's going to get dry and it gets a little brittle. So I don't want that. So I'm going to wait for all the bacon to finish. And then I'm going to start mashing the bacon with the bananas together. That's it for now. And I'll be back. Hi, I'm back. Still collecting oil. I just put another batch of bacon. It's my third packet. My family's is slowly waking up and eating bacon for breakfast, so I'm doing all 4 packets. This bacon gets, like, you just crumble it up so that it can be, you don't have to use a knife or nothing, just with your hand, gloved hand, whatever you want. I put some butter in here to mash up some bananas, and I'm using garlic powder and salt to the mix. When growing up, when we were making this, my parents did not add garlic salt. But again, like I said, I have a Cuban husband. I got some used to some Cuban foods, and I like the little flavor of the garlic in there also. I should have added maybe to the water, to the pot of boiling water. I still have these sitting in here. So like I said, I don't want them getting dried up. But yeah, I add a little garlic to it and salt as needed, and butter. I like to use sweet cream butter, but apparently mine, the one I had sitting in the fridge, went got old, and I tasted it. It didn't taste so good, so I'm just gonna use regular butter. What do I use? Country Crock. That's what I use. So yeah, I'm gonna start mashing it up. See, I already did one here, and that's all you gotta do. Mash it up and add some of that bacon oil and butter. Yeah, a lot of bad stuff. Butter, oil, but delicious. Just giving you an update. So I put in about, I don't know, like 10 little the little chunks of bananas, 10 or 7 of them. And every time I add that in there, some water from the pot where they boiled in goes in with it to keep this moist. This has to stay moist or it breaks apart, or the patties will just fall apart. Every time I add bananas, I add a little bit of butter. I add some garlic powder and salt each time, because I didn't put enough salt when I boiled them, and I'm always afraid of over salting, so I rather just add as I go. So yeah, this is what I'm doing. Oh, and I also add some of the bacon grease in there too, because that bacon grease has salt in it, so I add that too also. So add this as you go, taste test, and see if it needs more. All right, let me keep going. Just giving you an update. I mashed all the banana. And sorry, that's my husband watching Chips. See, I used gloves. I got some bacon, and I crumbled it up. Not sure if I need more. I put some in there now. Now I'll put the gloves back on, and I start, mixing it all together with my hands. All right, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Here I have the last bit of it. I'm gonna do one more squish together. This is the first time I'm using gloves to do this. Let me see. And I'm gonna tell you, I like using the gloves. Like I said, you add salt and garlic. You don't have to add garlic powder, but I did. To your preference. I want to give you a little history. When I was mashing the banana with the masher, in the old days, when I was a child, I was born in the 70s, my parents brought this mechanism from Ecuador when they came down, and it's silver. It had a bunch of attachments you had to put together, and you tightened it on the countertop, and you would put the banana on the top part, and you had to do this as the banana went down. Now, I'm gonna tell you, you had to do it quick, like I said, because the banana will get hard, and it won't be very well to work with. You would burn your finger. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. Still having technical difficulties. Okay, so I was saying was, we used to use that to mash it. It was not enjoyable. I sent a picture of it to my sisters to remind them of it, and they were like, "Oh my God, I hated that machine." So now we just use a regular potato masher to mash it together. And then you use your hands to mix the bacon with the condiments and the banana. So now it's time to make my first patty. And nothing to it, okay? Just grab a bunch.
I don't want this on. Like, if I want, just take off the roof.
Okay, so you get make it a ball first, so you can compact it together so it doesn't fall apart. Like I said, the banana, when it dries up, it'll fall apart. Now, like I said, the Cubans call it fufu, and they can eat this just like that. They don't make it into a patty. There's other countries, Latin countries, that make something similar, like Puerto Rico. Don't remember the name, so I don't want to insult anybody. So after the ball, I just flatten it out. And there's your patty. That's all there is to it. Now we have some alterations. Some people put cheese in there, a mozzarella cheese, queso blanco. No cheese for us. I like it like this. So do my siblings. Now I'm gonna make patties out of all of this, and I'll show you later. All right, I finished making the patties. Out of 15 plantains, it made 31 patties, and these are a good size. Like I would say medium to large. Here are the ones I'm taking to the party, and these are staying here for breakfast. You can eat, doesn't have to eat for breakfast. You can eat breakfast, dinner, lunch, it doesn't matter. Old custom was to have a café con leche or black coffee. That's how my mom will eat it with these. Again, you get a pan, you put some of the bacon grease to fry it. All you gotta do is brown it on each side a little bit to get heat through, and that's it, and you eat it. Yum yum. I'll take video at the get together. All right, thanks. So on the way, that's my little one, Dominic. This is my big one, Zachary. And there are the tortillas taken to the party. Gotta look a little better. I got some makeup on. I don't look so crappy. I didn't straighten my hair today though. All right, bye.
The picture. Delia.
No, get one that's one by herself.
Yeah, one by herself.
Wait,
Okay,
glasses.
can we take pictures
All right.
though?
Yeah.
Is she touching the cake? No. No. Wait, what are you doing? We're gonna put her glasses. Oh.
She still can't see us.
Yeah. Qué linda. Qué linda.
Oh, she eyeing you.
Qué linda. Baja la mano, baja la mano.
She's gonna put it in the cake.
Ahí está. Ahí, pon ahí. Pon así.
She's gonna keep waving.
Mami, Mom, ponla así, mira.
Hold on. All right. Pon la mano.
Okay, whoever has a good picture, just.
Acá, mami.
George, stop, George.
Así en
George, smile like normal.
Are we done?
Georgie's smiling like high and
I know.
Yes, you see where the
He has a
boy,
weird
the grandfather.
Are we done?
Are we done?
Mami. Wait, hold on. Mommy. Mommy.
Can you guys have
Mami. She's ready to eat.
Ma!
Mami. Sonríe. Qué linda. No. Who's waving? Mami.
Oh my God. Is she a Princess Dinah?
Yeah.
Final result, being fried.
One more flipping with it. No, I'm done with these.
Happy birthday, dear mommy. Happy birthday to you.
Told you to go out. Her teeth fell off. Why not you do this?
Go by twos.
I tried to push it away. Oh, it's the other one.
I like the pink and the purple. It looks pretty together.
All right.
Okay, sople. Ready? Sopla. That's all. Yay!
I was about to say, like, if she blew, like, where's her teeth?